Welcome back to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Today's episode, powered by Perfect Sports Nutrition, is about how to increase your volume and output in your training. All right, today's video, we're gonna talk about increasing your volume and output in fights, okay? So this ends up being a topic where a lot of us have problems with because we don't have a structure or a system to be able to do it, right? So a lot of people think more volume means more fighting, more action, more pressure fighting, but not necessarily. So I'm going to show you in today's video two of my favorite types of drills that help you get the concept of volume. Now, the first thing you need to understand, you don't have to throw everything with the same type of power and intensity. That's one of the biggest things I talk about in my videos between amateurs and professionals. So, for example, if I'm here with Matt, an amateur is going to throw everything with power, right? They want to throw here, then they waste energy, but that's not going to help you increase your volume. It's going to help you get tired faster, but ultimately, at the end of the day, we have to be a little bit more relaxed. Find the power, make sure we set things up. Okay, so let's get into the first drill that I like to do, and it's almost called countering the counter. It is countering the counter, but it's a little different because my first sequencing, right, I need to have what I called occupying space. By just throwing this volume here, okay, this looks favorable for the judges, okay? I'm touching with my jab, I'm looking for openings, I'm trying to touch, but I'm staying nice and relaxed, okay? I'm not putting too much power into things. Now, we know this is a fight, so what's gonna happen is my opponent is going to counter. Now, because I'm throwing light, I'm structurally ready to defend and counter back right away. I know when I'm throwing these occupying space shots, I'm feinting from here, showing my volume, touching, okay? I'm waiting for the counter. Now, as a coach, I always give the counter. So the first one I like to use is the low kick. So when I'm here, I'm playing, probing, then the low kick comes, I block, and then I hard counter, right? And then guess what? I go back to the punches. And that's the biggest mistake people make. They will throw the first combination, they'll be first, the comes block, they counter, and then they stop, and then they wait for the reaction, okay? This is where this drill becomes important because right after that counter combination that I threw, I started throwing back those occupying space strikes again. And that's the key to sustaining volume. Remember, it's not about all the one power shot combinations. It's about what I'm doing in between those power combinations. Now, you also notice with it being a volume video, my counter was not a single shot counter. So if you're newer to countering, what I like to do is one, you can start here with the volume, doesn't matter. Now, because this is an interactive drill, I need to be careful and make sure I can defend. So when it comes, boom. Now, I like to always set combinations. Now, my base one, cross hook round kick, or another one I can do is block, double my hook, come back to my own low kick and move, right? So if you're newer, create built-in set combinations, not singles, build in the set combination. And as soon as you are done that combination, okay, so I'm touching, I block, I hard counter, is powerful, I start touching again right away, and then I repeat the drill. Okay, so you can see now how the system is built up. Occupy space first, stay busy. Now, what does this busyness do? Say Matt wants to blitz in and try to catch me, right? It's hard for him, right? There's no opportunity for him to step in because I always have some straight punches. Now, when I'm throwing those, I'm breathing, I'm staying relaxed so I have the energy. Once I see the block, I hard counter right away, go right back to the occupying space. Now, ideally, when I'm playing that occupying space, I'm using angles, head movement, feinting, okay, because you don't know where that reaction is. Beautiful. Now, the drill could evolve, obviously. I just gave you one set example, but you can build it in for other types of strikes and combinations. So what I did in actually my class yesterday, so we started with the low kick, and then the second one we went into a switch kick. So I can block here, come back with my combo, right back again. I have my Dutch block, come back into my combination. I'm touching, back leg, block right back. boom. So you could already see how much volume that I'm building in. Yeah. Makes sense. Now, the last one I did, those were really kick-based, but the last one I did in my class yesterday was punch-based. Same concepts happens with punches. Now, the main counter people like to throw is the lead hook, so that's the next logical one. So touching here, boom, I can catch and counter, okay? I can come in here, boom, boom, catch, counter, right back to the punches, okay? Slip, boom, come in and counter. I can even get under the punch, counter, okay? So you're building in, occupying space, volume strikes, get your opponent to counter, block, and come back. Now, we're gonna do one more special drill for the channel. Matt's gonna put on his gloves. Now, this drill, it can be done in sparring, it can be done in your pad work, but on the bag work. So when you want to increase your volume and your output, the idea is take away the thinking, and that's important. So the one drill we like to do is called 3 combo drilling. You're gonna pick 3 of your favorite combinations and you're gonna repeat them, all right? This way, you take away the thinking. A lot of times when you're doing pads with someone, right, they think too much. So Matt might be, okay, jab, now 1, 2, 1, okay, 1, 2, kick, right? There's no sequencing. So if you wanna increase volume, you have to have a gas tank to go with it, right? Yes, I said, varying the punches. Don't throw everything hard. That's why occupying is light, blocking, countering is hard, back to light. So you're taking breaks with the intensity changes. But to build the gas tank, take the thinking out, get that high pace in. So I'll give you an example of what my type of drill with this would be. Now, play with your style. If you're a low kicker, you know, left kicker, if you're more boxing, this can be applied to all principles, whether you want to just box, just kick, put them together, use clinches, use angles. It's totally up to you, but take away the thinking, get the volume, and get good power and combination. So the one I would always use in my career would start off with a jab, lead hook, right kick, right? So it goes 1, 2, goes into the right kick. Maybe from here, I might go 3 punches, cross hook, cross, switch kick. So 1, 2, 3, I might switch kick, okay? And then I repeat again. So I start from the beginning. 1, 2, boom, come back in, boom, 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 switch, and then I start again. Boom, boom, come, boom, 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 boom. Now I'll build in a third one, right? Could be absolutely anything. So after my left kick, let's go hook, uppercut, hook, right knee, boom, okay? Doesn't matter, I can switch it up. So we start from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, come back in, switch kick, and then boom, okay, moving around again, 1, boom, boom, come back, boom, 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 switch, go, boom, 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 boom. Okay, now I repeat, I do my rounds, I build it up. Sometimes if I do 3 rounds of fighting, what you can do is first round, just do combo 1. Second round, combo 1, and combo 2. Round 3, 1, 2, and 3. So you can see the type of intensity, not much thinking in between, and that's how you build your volume. There you have it, my 2 favorite ways to increase your volume and output in your training and your fighting. So make sure you practice these 2 because they're very important. Being first, blocking, countering, and staying active is very important. Yes, we all want our knockouts, but if it goes to the judge's scorecard, the activity is going to play in your favor. Okay, make sure you keep liking and subscribing and sharing Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Make sure you support the channel sponsors. This video brought to you by Perfect Sports Nutrition. They're all linked below. Use code Bazooka20 to get 20% off your supplements. Make sure you check out their Altered State pre-workout because it gets me up and going every morning. And we have Hayabusa, HayabusaFight.com to get all this nice snazzy Hayabusa gear. We have BazookaShop.com for different Bazooka merchandise. And last but not least, BazookaTraining.com, where you can get the detailed training videos, right? I just taught you these drills. These drills have been up on the channel for a long time. We have progression. There's so much more to this type of training. How to defend, the type of defense, the footwork, the countering, the concepts. That's all covered at bazookatraining.com. And it's only $9.99 a month. And on YouTube right now, you're getting 2 videos a week, where each week at Bazooka Training, you're getting 4 learning to training videos, right? We have bag work, we have tutorials, we have home workouts, we have sparring drills. Every Monday, you get 4 brand new videos to learn from. All right? Like, subscribe, share. We'll see you next time at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA.